We must take time to acknowledge that Gutman Community College is located on the island of Mannahatta, which is part of the larger lands known as Lenape-Hoking. These lands are the unceded territory of the Lenni Lenape, Shinnecock, Canarsie, and Munsee peoples. We, the Gutman Community College community, acknowledge that academic institutions, indeed the nation itself, was founded upon and continues to enact exclusions and erasures of indigenous peoples. This acknowledgement demonstrates a commitment to beginning the process of working to dismantle ongoing legacies of settler colonialism and to recognize the hundreds of indigenous nations who continue to resist, live, and uphold their sacred relations across their lands. We also pay our respect to indigenous elders, past, present, and future, and to those who have stewarded this land throughout the generations. Hello, I am Charles Pryor, Vice President for Student Engagement. On behalf of the faculty and staff of Stella and Charles Gutman Community College, it is my honor to welcome you to the 2021 Salute to Graduates. To officially open our ceremony, it is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Doris Cintron, President of Gutman Community College.
Thank you, Vice President Pryor. Tengo el honor y el gran placer. I have the honor and the great pleasure to welcome everyone to Graduation Day at Gutman Community College. Graduates, you have triumphed, and your families, your friends, and members of the Gutman community have come together to honor you. In the face of incredible odds, you achieved what you set out to do when you began Summer Bridge. Challenged by online instruction, denied one-on-one in-person interaction with your advisors and your professors, and unable to hang out with your friends in the atrium or the student lounges, you remain strong, steadfast, and serious about your academic success. Do not underestimate your achievement. We have all been living history, but you have had to be more than bystanders. You have had to show up and participate, and you did so. No matter if you or your family members were sick with COVID, no matter if you had to share a computer with brothers and sisters, no matter if you had to find a job to help your family, no matter if you didn't have the privacy or the quiet you needed in order to study or access support services, no matter if your inspiration was lagging at times, no matter what, you stayed the course and made the grades you needed in order to graduate. You are due many congratulations. It is now my pleasure to introduce CUNY Chancellor Dr. Felix Matos Rodriguez, who will share his congratulatory message with you.
Greetings and saludos to everyone, and thank you, muchísimas gracias, Interim President Cintron, for including me in this very special college tradition. Much gratitude again for your service and your contributions to the Gutman Community College family, along with your steady leadership during the COVID-19 pandemic, as we all get ready to receive the new president, President Johnson. I would like to acknowledge also your keynote speaker, Pandora music tastemaker Joshua Rayford. Welcome. Now, it is my honor, on behalf of the entire CUNY community, to extend my enthusiastic congratulations to a very unique and special graduating class, the resilient, persevering, and magnificent Gutman Community College class of 2021. Let me begin with an acknowledgement and a salute. When you arrive at this university to begin your first class, You could not have imagined the events that would reshape our world and reconfigure your college journey for these last 2 academic years. I know this isn't the graduation ceremony that any of us could have imagined, perhaps even when we started the academic year back in August. But even without a procession in caps and gowns, nothing can diminish the importance of this occasion. It is not possible to understate the scale of your accomplishment and the admiration I have for all of you. I am so proud and honored to salute the class of 2021 and to express my appreciation for the faculty, staff, and families who play such a pivotal role in helping each student reach the finish line. Commencement season, I've said it before, it's my favorite time of the year. Like all of you, I long to be able to celebrate the occasion in person, to look out from the days and see a lengthy horizon of smiles and hear a resounding chorus of cheers and have high fives and see families together. We have needed to tweak these traditions, but make no mistake, that does not make this modified commemoration any less memorable. For more than a year now, you confronted a relentless confluence of circumstances and challenges for which none of us could have adequately prepared. From the arrival of the coronavirus and its subsequent surges, to the transition to distance learning and virtual events, and the anxiety of an economic downturn, a consequential presidential election last fall, and a renewed nationwide push for racial and social justice, you conducted yourselves fittingly, admirably, and with great purpose. For many of us, the crisis has been accompanied by personal loss. On behalf of the university, I want to offer sincere condolences to all who are grieving. And still, through all that we've been through, the sacrifices that we needed to make to protect our safety so we could begin to recover and to get to where we are today, you never stop pursuing your goals and your dreams. I hope you're able to look back and feel an incredible sense of pride, as well as a degree of optimism for the way you responded and helped your community heal. Class of 2021, I am humbled by your selflessness, by your kindness to each other. The education that you fought so hard to attain will enable you to flourish as you step into a world that has changed since you first arrived. But make no mistake, you are stronger for what you endure and you're ready to leave your mark in the world. We will never forget your courage and resilience. I hope you never forget CUNY, because we will always be here for you. Congratulations to you and to your families and to the entire campus community. This is your day to celebrate. You did it. All good wishes to you moving on forward, and the best of luck. Suerte y éxito.
We present a message to you from the senior U.S. Senator representing the state of New York, Senator Chuck Schumer.
Hello, Gutman Community College. This is Senator Chuck Schumer, and it's my honor to address the faculty and staff, the families and friends of the graduates, but most of all, you, the class of 2021. Congratulations. Now, I'm really sorry that I can't join you in person as I do almost every year, but I'm grateful that modern technology allows us to still be connected on this graduation day. You're special, and I wouldn't want to miss congratulating you, COVID or not. First, a quick word to the parents. As a parent myself, I know how hard it is to raise kids these days and how much you've invested in them. But it all pays off as you watch your son or daughter receive their diploma, to become an adult before your very eyes. Congratulations to the moms and dads. And now to the class of 2021. You know, everyone says your senior year in college will be the most memorable, and for many of you, it probably has been, but certainly not in the way you expected. With COVID affecting our nation's health, our nation's economy, and your senior year, these have been unusual and difficult times. The challenges of this moment are truly unique, but so has been our collective response. The fact that we're still celebrating this graduation and not letting COVID stand in the way, even if we're celebrating differently, just goes to show you that New Yorkers won't let anything stop us from honoring what's so important. And nothing can take away from the fact that you've earned a degree from such a fine institution of higher learning. We have a long way to go, but for the first time in more than a year, we can start to think about what it'll be like when we return to normal. We're beginning to see light at the end of the tunnel, thanks to safe and highly effective vaccines. It's nothing short of a medical miracle, and I'm proud to have helped lead the way in Congress by prioritizing vaccine research, production, and most of all, distribution, so that everyone who wants a vaccine can now get one. And as Senate Majority Leader, the first ever from New York, I worked hard to pass the American Rescue Plan, which is putting money in the pockets of people and small businesses who've been hurt by this crisis and helping our society recover in so many different ways. Now, I'm pushing President Biden to forgive $50,000 in student loans, a crushing burden for millions of college graduates around the nation. With the flick of a pen, he could wipe this debt clean and create a brighter future for so many people, including many of you. So, class of 2021, my message to you is simple. Right now, it may feel like the future is uncertain. Many of you may not be sure what you're going to do next. But what has been true throughout history is just as true today. That even in times of difficulty, there are always new opportunities, new ways of thinking, of doing things a better way. It's natural to fear the unknown. I'm sure many of you do right now. But don't let the harshness of this past year prevent you from seizing new opportunities. They're out there. You just have to keep your eyes open to them. And don't forget, you have incredible assets, a college degree from a great institution, and loving families who will have your back through thick and thin. Our nation is recovering from this pandemic, and we need your help and your courage to rebuild our country even stronger than it was before. The past year has revealed the injustices and prejudices that persist in our society, and we can't go back to the way things used to be. We must make our society better, and we know we will, because you are our future leaders, and we have faith in you. So to Gutman Community College, class of 2021, I say once again, congratulations, good luck, Godspeed.
Graduates, we've come to the end of an academic year full of challenges. You have come through the year, persevered, and triumphed. All of us at Gutman, administrators, staff, and faculty, are immensely proud of you. Of course, we would prefer to celebrate your achievements in person, but that was not to be. The pandemic is still with us. But we are no less determined to salute you, to provide your families and friends the chance to cheer you on. We salute you today at a momentous time. The years 2020 and 2021 will live prominently in the historical record as a time of great struggles. Struggles against a deadly virus, struggles against deadly racism, struggles for democracy, struggles to defend the truth and facts against lies and deception. As you graduate and move to the next stage of your education and your lives, always look for ways to contribute to those struggles. Apply your education to these great challenges of our time, because the outcomes of them will define all of our lives. In the meantime, today is for celebration. You've made it to the finish line. You've accomplished this under pressure of extraordinary challenges. Despite everything we experienced in the past year and more, you've succeeded in taking the dreams you brought to Gutman and made them reality, made them your reality. You're ready to move on. And while this online ceremony is not what we expected or preferred, the spirit of the ceremony will be what it has always been, the celebratory spirit of achievement, possibility, and bright futures. To move to the next part of our ceremony, I turn the proceedings back to Vice President Pryor.
Thank you, Provost Watt. It is my honor to present our featured speaker, Joshua J1 Rayford. Mr. Rayford comes to us as a graduate of Morehouse University with an earned BA in Business and an MBA from Georgia State University. With more than 14 years of progressive experience in the music industry, Mr. Rayford has been a force in bringing the artistry and social awareness back to music. He is currently a program director at SiriusXM Radio. Over the past few years, including this past year, where the world saw the largest social movement in history, he has used this platform to connect activism and artistry of music, especially hip hop. As a genre of music that originated to promote social issues, Mr. Rayford believes that music today can be used to motivate and help young people engage in community development and growth. It is with tremendous gratitude I present our featured speaker, Mr. Joshua J1 Rayford.
Gutman Community College. My name is Joshua J1 Rayford. I'm currently the Director of Hip Hop Programming for Pandora. I'm also the Program Director for SiriusXM Pandora Now Channel 3. I'm so honored and humbled by the fact that you selected a kid born and raised in Harlem to speak at this very important occasion, on this very important day. It honestly has made me think and reflect about my own graduation from Morehouse College in Atlanta, where I still currently live, but I'm still a New Yorker at heart. I remember, though, it was cut short because we held it outdoors and it was a severe thunderstorm, but I also remember the look on my parents' face when I crossed that stage. They called my name, I shook the president's hand, and he handed me my diploma. I remember the feeling of excitement, but also a little bit of fear and anxiety at the same time. I'm gonna show my age a little bit, but at that time, the economy was going into the recession. Jobs were shrinking up, so that was one thing I was nervous about, getting a job after school. I didn't really have any offers, and I decided to stay in Atlanta after I graduated. The country had just engaged in wars in Iran and Afghanistan. And at the time, we felt like the president was the worst president in US history. That wasn't until about 2016, and now we know better. But looking back at it and reflecting, it pales in comparison to what you've had to endure this past year and some months. I mean, being in New York, the epicenter of the pandemic, the world changing in a matter of weeks and days and months, everything shutting down. Not to mention, on top of that, the fight for racial equality over the summer, and being a part of the biggest election of our lifetime, all while you're trying to earn a college degree, which to me is still one of the most important achievements in your lifetime. That's just how I feel about it. I'm big on education and I'm big on college. But because you guys had to push through these things that I just mentioned, I believe that your class and your generation is truly gonna change the world for the better. I mean, this last year has not just prepared you, it's over-prepared you. It's made you stronger, more adaptable. Plus, most of you, if not all of you, you're New Yorkers. And at the end of the day, New Yorkers are some of the most resilient people in the country. I feel like we shine the brightest when the world is the darkest. It's one of the reasons why my dad, who was born and raised in North Carolina, went to school up north, said to my mom when they got married and decided to have a family, he wanted to raise his kids in New York because he felt like the kids from New York that he met were some of the most sharpest and on-point people that he's ever come across, and he wanted his kids to be like that. And you're like that too. You're made of that same DNA. You have that same strength inside of you. You know, for me, college wasn't just all about what I learned in the classroom and what I learned in the books. That was important, but it's also about the relationships that you build. Learning how to work in groups and with other people, learning how to maneuver and politic the system, multitasking. I know myself, I worked a few part-time jobs, whether it was waiting tables at Red Lobster or working at UPS loading trucks, all while taking a full course load. And I'm sure many of you have had to do something similar, but we make it happen. We do it in order not just to survive, but to thrive as well. And these lessons that you've learned these past few years are lessons that they don't just go away. You might forget some of the book stuff that you've learned, because I honestly can't remember a lot of it, but you don't really forget your instincts. You don't forget, the lessons that this whole process has taught you. And that's something you're going to take throughout the rest of your life. I mean, I attribute most of my success in the music business, in life, of course, God first, my friends and family, but many of the lessons that I learned in college, it's helped me navigate through just all types of situations. So I'm really excited about the class of 2021. Yeah, you may not have had the traditional graduation or final year, but you've had a year that not only you're going to remember, but the rest of the world is going to remember. Future generations are going to remember. And you endured and completed this chapter of your life. Now it's on to the next act. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that life is going to get easier, because the reality is it doesn't. You're always going to have to overcome obstacles and adversities. But I will say this, use this experience, use what you've just gone through as a building block or a reminder that no matter what the world throws at you, as long as you keep your faith and you keep moving forward, nothing can stop you except you. So from the bottom of my heart, I just want to thank you once again for allowing me to be a part of this special day. Congratulations to the class of 2021, and God bless.
Greetings, Grizzlies. It's my pleasure to introduce you to Michael Collins. He has a very special connection to Gutman, having served on the college's advisory board for several years. We are grateful to him for taking time to put his video together. Michael is currently Vice President at Jobs for the Future. Michael says that JFF's mission of economic opportunity for all is perfectly aligned with his life's mission to ensure that people have the opportunity to develop their skills and earn credentials they need to lead self-directed lives. Michael is also the chair of the board of the National Student Clearinghouse Research Center and serves on the boards of the National Student Clearinghouse, the National Center for Higher Education Management Systems, and the steering committee for the Scaling Partner Network convened by Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. As an expert at developing and implementing public policies designed to serve underrepresented students, Michael has played the lead role in JFF's newest initiatives, which will address the ways in which post-secondary education and training systems can help members of vulnerable populations and advance economically, with a special focus on Black learners and workers. This work will help bring together high schools, colleges, workforce, and philanthropic organizations, associations, and state governments. It is a massive and exciting opportunity, and he'll get the job done because that's what he does, time after time. He's a true champion and an advocate for constructive and positive change. I present to you, Mr. Michael Collins.
Congratulations, graduates of 2021. My name is Michael Collins. I'm a vice president at JFF, a national nonprofit that works to create economic opportunity for all. And I've had the privilege of serving on the Gutman Community College Advisory Council. You've achieved an incredible milestone by earning your degree. You and your families should be incredibly proud. I hope that you'll take the time to honor the sacrifices that you've made to make this day possible. It's such a meaningful accomplishment with the power to transform your life in incredibly powerful ways. Years before Gutman College was established, I was at a national conference, and a speaker there described a vision for a new higher education institution that would prepare learners to earn associate's degree for careers and for transfer to bachelor's degree granting institutions. It would include experiential learning and internships. It would have a pathways approach, and most importantly, it would place students at the center. It's been such a great honor for me to see that vision come to life. It was an early description of Gutman College. It's even a more terrific honor to be congratulating the graduates of the class of 2021, so many years after I heard about the original vision for the college. At JFF, I spend a considerable amount of time thinking about the preparation that's necessary to be prepared for the future of work, a future where technology and automation will replace many jobs and create new ones in their place that require advanced knowledge and skills. I can say with great confidence that your achievement of a post-secondary credential puts you on the path to be successful and thrive in the future of work. Congratulations on this important step that you've taken to position yourself for a strong future. While you've graduated, stay hungry for knowledge, never stop learning. Congratulations on this amazing accomplishments and best wishes for a stellar journey. You're off to a terrific start.
Graduates, next to your families, your faculty may be the happiest people participating in this ceremony. Your faculty have taught you and counseled you, listened to you and guided you. They've invested themselves deeply in your success, and they've accompanied you and coached you through all of the ups and downs of the past year. A Gutman tradition on commencement day is for the faculty to choose a professor to deliver a commencement address to graduates. I now have the great pleasure of introducing Professor Cassandra Barnes, who will speak to you on behalf of the faculty.
Hey gang, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Professor Cassandra Barnes, and I've been blessed with the opportunity to be this year's faculty speaker for the 2021 Gutman Community College Salute to Graduates. Now, if you have ever attended or watched a college commencement, you know that speakers generally go on for far too long. They quote several dead people that you, the graduates, and your families care nothing about. And later, they do this thing where they flex their multilingual skills in an attempt to connect, and it's usually a fail. Now, if you have ever had me as a professor or chatted with me at any point in the atrium or at an event, you know that is not my vibe. So, I will say that as someone who's currently a PhD student who's also doing my degree at home because of COVID, a 3-time CUNY alumna and a lifelong resident of Corona, Queens, like many of you, I do feel that I have an obligation to give you some ideas and pointers as we, the faculty, bid you adieu. So let me begin by saying that you are literally stepping into a state of uncertainty. Now, this isn't to scare you, but to validate some of your potential fears. You have watched numerous types of social, police, and militarized violence unfold, have dealt with personal, academic, and career-based challenges due to the pandemic and life itself. And on top of all this, you chose to continue on with your studies here at Gutman. It is perfectly normal to be uncertain. But at this moment, I want you to honor yourselves for being able to complete your studies in spite of all this. And to add that I and the faculty personally salute you, and you should be extremely, extremely proud of yourselves. As you step outside this crucible in the space of transformation that we have created together here at Gutman, I hope that you will carry these 3 pieces of advice that I'm gifting you. And as always, take what applies and let the rest fly. So number 1, no adult knows what they are doing, so please don't get it twisted. If the pandemic has shown you nothing else, it should have at least showed you and made you realize that older adults have no idea what they are doing whatsoever. What many, and not all, have figured out is how to use what they have learned in life. Maybe they know who they are, And they tend to only operate and work in structures that work well with these insights. That is literally it. Now, with that being said, I want you to try to chill out. Offer yourself some grace, and please stop comparing yourself to everyone. Let your own life unfold before you, because no one knows what they are doing. Trust me on this, they have no clue. So that brings me to number 2. As you go on living and learning your own life, know that you already have the tools you need, but you need to begin to edit them and use them wisely. Your time at Gutman has given you numerous skills, whether you want to recognize them or not. Perhaps it's the ability to do math, or maybe it's learning how to formulate different questions about the world around you. It could simply be the ability to make quality friends and to cut out the people who don't honor you. Now, whatever those skills may be, they are and they will continue to act as tools that you have available to you to navigate the path that is unfolding. If you find yourself struggling with your tools, or some of them don't work anymore, just change them or let them go. Use them to craft and fight for the life and future that you want in this world, especially if you hate the one you are observing now. And I know that many of you do. And finally, figure out and identify who your people are. Now, this one is not easy and it takes some time. It can and will change over the course of your life. When I ask you this, I'm asking who and what you're accountable to and for. I do this in the spirit of invoking Black feminist scholars and one of my own mentors, Professor Williams, who constantly asks me this in her own way. So the questions I have for you about that are, who are the people that truly support, motivate, and are there for you, constantly urging you to show up as the best version of yourself? Not who society or others think you should be, not your title, not your job, but who you are and who you are becoming. What communities do you bring with you when you step into a room? Who are the folks you want to uplift when you go out and do your thing in the world, whatever that thing is? Now, trust me when I say it might not be your parents or your family, and it really might not be that person you just swiped right on. It also might not be the person that you wake up next to every day. But identifying who your real people are allows you to move differently in the world, because when things get hard, your people become part of your why. What I mean by why is, it is the why of what you are doing and the way in which you go about life. You are the writer, the director, and the actor of your story. Allow your own happiness to be more than a short scene, and instead the motivation and the compass of your life. I send my love and wish you nothing but success. So please go forth, be great, and carry on. We'll miss you.
It is my honor to introduce the first student speaker for your Salute to Graduate ceremony. Please welcome your SGA President, Ms. Jeraine Nieves.
Hello, graduates of 2021. My name is Jeraine Nieves. I'm your outgoing Student Government Association President. To start, I want to say congratulations. I am so proud of all of you. I know this year has definitely been a difficult year for all of us. Many of you have shared with me the stories and the stress you felt and the tears you've shed to where we are now. We have cried together, laughed together, and finally, we're graduating together. This was not an easy road to travel, and look how far we have all come. Please remember that we can accomplish anything we set our minds to. The sky isn't even the limit. There is no limits. This is our year to show what we were capable of to everyone, and we did that. So many positive changes came from this year, even through all the setbacks, which is why I say that the glass is half full. I want you to remember the power and influence our vision holds as we, the next generation, grow into our roles as leaders and shapers of the future. Speaking of influences, I want to give a big thank you to our professor and advisory team. Our many conversations have revealed that things have been stressful for you as well. I know how much you have all wished things were in person, but for what this year was, you all did great. It was tough, and for that, I thank you for guiding and teaching our students. Thank you also to the staff at Gutman for sticking by us students and making sure we were well informed about all that Gutman was providing during this pandemic. You truly made a difference in our lives and had our backs during this harsh time. A harsh time in which we watched our loved ones pass, and a time where we witnessed repeated instances of racial hatred and strife, a time that pushed us all out of our comfort zones. And even through all that, we are still here today, and we are on our way to make history and shape it the way we want, by following our goals and dreams and not letting anything get in our way of building our legacy. It was an honor being this year's student body president and serving the community of Gutman. I am grateful to have met some of you during our first fall semester together on campus. Words cannot express the happiness I feel right now because I do know it was really hard. We went from everything being a routine and normal and not being able to leave our houses to leaving our houses but being socially distanced to this moment right here, right now. The celebration of what we have accomplished, of what you have accomplished. I'm honored to be a part of your journey and our legacy. Congratulations, class of 2021, and stay safe.
Grizzlies, today I have the opportunity to present to you your due valedictorians. This year, we had the phenomenal opportunity to have two students who, through pandemic, achieved perfect 4.0 GPAs. We thought this year we would take the time and honor these two women as they are phenomenal representatives of our community. I present to you Ms. Lola Moses and Ms. Rena Safi, your 2021 valedictorians. Congratulations.
Greetings, President Cintron, Gutman administration, faculty, staff, students, and of course, graduates of the class of 2021. My name is Oluwadamilola Moses, but most people call me Lola. I am graduating with a degree in business administration and will be transferring to Brooklyn College. It is an honor to deliver a valedictorian speech for our Salute to Graduates ceremony alongside Rena. Thank you for the opportunity. Isn't it chilling how fast time passed since we started at Gutman with tons of events between? From being traditional students to switching to a completely remote existence. This is a life we all did not choose or have control over. The struggles, the stress, and worries about staying alive and succeeding. Well, you did it. Despite the very sensitive and dark moments in between, we made it with perseverance and commitment. Congratulations. It seems like yesterday we were all transitioning from high school to college, attending orientations and very exciting trips during summer break. I remember my first day at summer break, meeting new faces and wondering how many of these faces I would be seeing at graduation. We were able to meet, and just when we all built a relationship, there came this pandemic. Even though the pandemic did cut short our fun and made us physically distant from each other, Gutman has made us more than just friends. It has made us into a community. We have worked together to complete projects, assignments, and meet deadlines. And these memories will remain for life. Over the last few years at Gutman, we have learned a lot. I think the two most important things that I have learned are, first, the importance of taking care of one another. Second, is that regardless of what life throws at us, we will always find a way around. I realized that self-care, teamwork, and kindness are as important as education. As we all proceed to the next phase, it is important that we hold on to these lessons. Moving on, I would like to remind us all that the path to success is rough. It takes a brave mind to get to where we are right now, and there is more journey ahead. This journey reminds me of something my mom would always say to me. She would say, "A cow doesn't give milk. You have to milk it. The only wrong you can do is give up. So if you have not given up yet, you are still winning." On behalf of my fellow graduates, I hereby extend our sincere gratitude and appreciation to God, members of faculty, friends, families, and everyone who contributed to our success. To all graduates, congratulations once again, and good luck as we prepare for the next chapter of our lives. Thank you.
Good morning, Gutman. A special hello and thank you to President Cintron, Gutman administration, faculty, staff, students, and most importantly, to the graduates of class of 2021. Before I start my speech, I just want to say I wrote this last minute like I've done with all my other assignments, so I hope it sounds good. Joking aside, my name is Rena Safi, and I am honored to be one of the valedictorians this year alongside Lola. I am proud to be graduating with a degree in business administration and continuing my studies at Baruch. There are many people in the class of 2021 who are incredibly inspirational. People like Fuseris Said-Mion, a kind young man who was the SPARK president this year. SPARK stands for Students Promoting Attitudes of Respect and Kindness, and is a student club aimed to give Gutman students a more inclusive sense of community. There is Lucero Martinez, who is a passionate young businesswoman who grew professionally with confidence by participating in Gutman opportunities that helped her move a step closer to her future career path. I might hire you as my accountant. I also see Ana Mogena Castillo, a wonderful young woman and a great example to all of how it is perfectly okay to find yourself in college. She started going for a business degree and later decided to pursue illustration. And finally, there is Kevin Rocano, a great young man who is an amazing example of someone taking advantage of networking with business professors and gathering resources to have the right tools for his business and setting himself up for success in the future. I will buy some clothes from you once the story is ready. There are many more fine graduates I could list, but it would take a while to list all the graduates of 2021. Most importantly, class of 2021, I congratulate every single one of you for making it this far, especially through the pandemic. Those were difficult times for us all. I am proud of all of you, whether you are a first-generation student or not. This is an amazing accomplishment. Every single one of you went from having a regular freshman year to switching to online learning during our last year, while also dealing with social distancing from family and friends. The best part about switching to remote classes was that as students, we no longer had to deal with those super slow laptops that took forever to load. I'm sure you all remember those lovely computers. During our last year, a lot of students went through hardships, and despite all of those, you all made it to graduation. Even though you all could have taken a break from school, you stayed strong and finished. You should all be proud of yourselves for how you overcame these difficult times and deadlines as Gutman students. I want to thank all the Gutman faculty, all the amazing professors, and the entire advising team who have made these last few years possible. A special thank you to Sarina Harty, Diana Zakowski, Crystal Liriano Gonzalez, and Rosemary Chan. In The Miserable Mill, Lemony Snicket wrote, "Remember, sometimes something might seem like bad news, but it could turn out to be a blessing in disguise. I hope you consider this optimistic view during these times and make the best out of any situation moving forward." Again, congratulations on your well-deserved success, class of 2021.
Greetings, Grizzlies. Your next speaker is an alum. She's Miss Liza Desmaret, member of the class of 2020.
Greeting graduates, my name is Liza Desmaret. I'm a former student, now alumni. Currently, I attend CUNY Hunter College as a senior majoring in urban studies. I plan to become a lawyer. I want to fight for justice and equality in minority communities. Growing up as an immigrant from Haiti, I've learned the importance of education and how the opportunity that Gutman has given us is not given to everyone else. Many problems in this world need addressing, including police brutality, growing inequality, climate change, political extremism, violence against LGBTQ communities and Asian communities, and so much more. We need to stand together. Say enough is enough. We need to organize and vote so that everyone's voice could be heard. It is our duty as the future generation to make a change in these broken systems in our society. Some of us have lost loved ones during these years. My condolences go out to all who have. Gutman, as a community, has your back, even after you received your diploma. Your loved ones have your back too. You are not alone. The path ahead of you is going to seem daunting, unclear, and at some point, seemingly impossible. During these times, take a step back, see how far you've come. I remember the time I thought taking 6 classes was a good idea, until we were all introduced to Zoom. I know we're all zoomed out, but learning to adapt to situation is a must. Today, it is online classes and face masks, but who knows what could happen tomorrow. A year ago, we thought it was going to be a 2 weeks vacation. However, we already have learned the tools of adaptation, and transformation has led us here today. As you embark on this journey of continuing your education and achieving your dreams, you must remember where you've come from, who you are as an individual. You've made it this far. Even in the midst of a global pandemic, your accomplishment has reflected your strength and resilience. As the next chapter in your life begins, I want to instill into you a few words of wisdom. 2 to 4 years seems like forever when you are going through it. However, in the end, your fulfilled dreams and aspirations are just at the end of the tunnel. All you have to do is keep moving forward. With each challenges that arise, you must face it head on. Like the challenges of being labeled, words like disabled, minority, and immigrants have been used to harm us, to keep us in place. The degree you have earned have shown the world that labels do not limit us or stop us. And today, the label that matters is Gutman Graduate Class of 2021. Thank you for giving me space with you today.
Graduates, I now present to you Provost Dr. Howard Wack for the presentation of the graduates.
Graduates, although you are at home watching this event with your families, I invite you to rise, if you would like to, when you hear your name called. We will go in alphabetical order by major. And now, presenting the students who are graduating with an associate degree in business administration.
Kendall Adonis, Viviana Albuja, Randy Alvarez, Jonathan Andrade, Adam Avalo, Shane Bahadur, Renan Barsha, Naomi Barrera, Shati Begum, Jose Benavides, Karina Bola, Iraíz Bonilla, Santiago Briones, Christopher Castillo, Michelle Castillo, Nicole Colon, Nikala Daguiar, Alam de la Cruz, Kevin de la Cruz, Hasatu Diallo, Matthew Isaac, Ramon Felix, Tashira Francis, Odele Ferment, Ishamar Justine, Liam Godeg Person, Jeremy Gold. David Ganonsky. Jordi Guzman. Mike Guzman. Camilla Hodge. Naima Hussein. Anger Jimenez. Omar Joba. Dakari Kalfani. Dauda Dem Koma. Ahmed Mansoure. Lucero Martinez. Xiomara Martinez. Danalis Matos. Sarah McGuire. Zachary Meyer. Anna Mohina Castillo. Nicole Molina. Janali Morla. Oluwadamilola Moses. Daniel Ordóñez. Juan Ortiz. Jiaxing U. Bryant Perez. Starlin Pimentel. Jefferson Puma. Kevin Rocano. Diego Romero. Rena Safi. Marcus Solano. Kareem Small. Karen Torres. Austin C. Lisette Vargas. Jonathan Yee.
The following students are graduating with an associate degree in human services.
Rosa Maria Alba. Gianti Alcantara. Erica Alvarez. Itzel Arteaga. David Bermejo. Natalia Damian. Zachariah Davis. Harrison de la Rosa Rodriguez. Jacqueline de la Rosa Sanchez. Emily de Jesus. Tamika Denton. Thais Elizalde. Sochi Flores. Shelia Francisco Velasquez. Brianna Gabriel. Angelica Grandizio. Charisma Griffin. Crystal Heredia. Bruce Hernandez Esparza. Jaylene Heredia. Luz Hidalgo. Robert Hierro. Amanda John. Anaya Jordan. Kyla Landico. William Law. Kenneth Lynn. Michelle Lucero Reyes. Amina Macaulay. Sadaf Majid. Kimberly Naula. Jocelyn Rock. Harman Singh Rai. Jasmine Ramirez. Rolando Ramirez. Savannah Rodriguez. Elsie Rosario. Edward Salcedo. Abubakar Salu Amadou, Jeremiah Santiago, Melissa Seals, Luis Secundino Jr., Maria Soto, Brianna Stokes, Miguel Tejeda, Shania Torres, Tamara Toussaint, Azucena Vera, Casey Walker, Adiba Zakir, Matthew Zapata.
These next students will be awarded associate degrees in Applied Information Technology.
Isaac Alcantara Alvarez, Daniel Arias, Julia Bautista, Kamani Blackwood, Stephanie Brown, Malik Cherry, Anderson Contreras, Amari Dawkins, Nawang Dechen, Taj Elliott, Robert Finley, Valentin Gallo Jr., Daniel Galva, Ali Gali, Devin Hasbury, Clarice Heras, Jocelyn Herrera Morales, Alicia Joseph, Zachary Langert, James Legaspi, Carlos Mac Wu, Marcos Montesinos, Mohammed Nassim, Angel Nina, Anthony Nixon, Luke Oropello, Gregory Patterson, Kyle Ramos, Lizette Rivera, Kyle Rodriguez, Sean Rodriguez, Simran Sharif, Umi Shaw, Jackson Siegel, Samir Toribio, Axel Varela.
Now for students in our largest program of study, those who have earned an associate's degree in liberal arts and sciences.
Sunny Almeida, Lisbeth Almonte Henao, Anwar Alwat, Denise Amen, Natalie Asamoah, Adeboale Atewologun, Judith Atongi, Sharif Awada, Haley Ayala, Joshua Baez, Tananya Barr, Sade Barrett, Denise Blair, Rafael Bonano, Jaylene Bonano, Angelique Bright, Shania Brown, Cynthia Bunai, Pamela Kaba, Karina Caban, Juliana Cabreja, Armila Cabrera, Luis Canario, Manuela Carrión, Abdullah Chaudhuri, Galen Colón, Yeiri Correa, Glenda Correas, Kate Cuapio, Flor Cuello, Rashawn Cyrus, Deanna Davis, Richard Del Cid, Michael Deliston Jr., Evelyn Del Fils, Leia Delgado, Bianca Diaz, Ruth Dorcelli, Brianna Doyle, Veronice Duran, Tajira Fadiga, Ivan Feliz, Irene Joy Ferolino, Joshua Flores, Feifei Friedman, Daphne Garcia Gochis, Ben Gatsi, Julissa Hennis, Gabriel Goldleaf, Joshua Gonzalez, Samantha Gonzalez, Chelsea Gonzalez Juarez, Rodian Goriti, Wilton Guerrero, Itai Hernandez, Jessica Hernandez, Montserrat Herrera Vasquez, Renee Hewitt, Jacqueline Huerta, Dahlia Hughes, Hector Jacome Jr., Naushin Kohli, Anjuli Lalonde, Sabri Lamage, Magfira Lamin, Aracelis Lopez, Teresa Lovely, Jennifer Lucero, Erica Mapp, Daniela Martinez, Yadira Mejia, Zumeris Mejia, Matthew Mulvihill, Eleni Munoz, Jorge Munoz Jr., Anissa Nagy, Paul Nunez, Peter O'Keefe Jr., Brittany Oliveira, Kai Pena Chavez, Matthew Perez, Michelle Perez Romero, Brianna Person, Santiago Pinzon, Litzy Ramales Sanchez, Karen Reyes, Elisaida Rincón, Brandon Rodriguez, Cristina Rodriguez, Anacari Ruiz, Talia Ruiz, Keenan Salah, Jacqueline Salas, Eglis Sali, Marcus Sanchez, Saúl Sánchez. Elsie Santana. Coral Savari. Viserys Sidemian. Jonah Smith. Tiara Smith. Sean Sumchai. Nishat Tabassum. Nicole Trinidad. Sean Chimchikson. Nelia Uloa. Shakira Valdez Nunez. Melanie Vargas. Waleska Vergara. Shuaib Wali. Sonia Whitaker. Janasia White.
And finally, the students who have earned associate degrees in urban studies. Each year, we give a scholarship in the name of Sean Despoussoirs. That student will be the final name announced in our urban studies program. Sean was a student in the 2014 cohort. Sean lost his life on June 7th, 2015. That senseless and tragic act of violence robbed his family, our college, and our city of a student who had tremendous potential. The college established a scholarship in his name, our vow always to honor his memory and his promise. Every year, the scholarship is awarded to a graduate who is, like Sean was, deeply engaged in study and someone with great promise and purpose.
Dayan Abreu Sanchez. Julia Akhtar. Meraris Almanzar. Fralmides Almonte. Dioneis Bautista. Winter Daly. Helen Diasis. Taranum Islam. Brandon Montes de Oca. Jerain Nieves Morales. Kenda Nokaj. Marina Sanchez. Fraudis Vasquez Moronta. Sheikh Ann.
Graduates, I now present to you the Provost, Dr. Howard Watt, followed by the President, Dr. Dorston Throne, for the conferral of degrees.
Here is the phrase everyone's been waiting for. President Cintron, I have the honor to present to you the college's candidates for graduation and respectfully request that you confer upon them the degrees for which they are qualified.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and upon the recommendation of the faculty, I confer upon all of you who have completed the respective requirements, the degree of Associate in Business Administration, the degree of Associate in Human Services, the degree of Associate in Applied Information Technology, the degree of Associate in Liberal Arts and Sciences, the degree of Associate in Urban Studies, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations, graduates. You may now turn your tassels from the right to the left of your caps. Dear graduates, we now conclude this salute to you. Know how proud we are of you. You will forever be a member of the Gutman community. In fact, we will regard you as shining examples of determination and resiliency. I know you are leaving Gutman as more informed global citizens. You have the power to make a difference, to shape a just society, and to help our nation heal. Many of us have felt and continue to feel injustice. The pandemic and the Black Lives Matter movement have called us all to account. I hope each and every one of you will take up the call to be a positive agent of change. Stay focused on your education, stay close to your communities, and stay close to the ones you love. We have all learned personal and professional lessons during this pandemic period. Some of them haven't been easy, but remember them as you move forward. Let them inform and boost you up when you need a lift. Celebrate your triumph today and be confident that you can and will go on to greater successes. And please remember Gutman and stay in touch. We need you to help us make Gutman even better. Adiós y muy buena suerte.
Words of Post Malone, I just gotta say congratulations. Shout out to the class of 2021. We're very proud of you. Andrew Bennett here, the Associate Director of Peer Mentoring and Student Success. I can't wait to hear about the great things you all will do. Proud of you. Hold it down. See you soon, hopefully.
Congratulations. My name is Bindi Patel from the Vice President of Student Engagement's office. This is an amazing milestone in your journey, and I am in awe of your resilience and accomplishments. While opportunities may look different for you, the potential for you to do something special still exists. Your achievement comes at a time in our history that has us living through not only a pandemic, but a year filled with racialized harm and the largest social movement in our lives. With this degree and your experiences, you are better equipped to continue to find and use your voice to push yourself and those around you to create a better, more just world. And you know what, Gutman graduates? I believe that you will do exactly that, because this is only the beginning of what you can achieve. Congratulations, Grizzlies.
What's up, y'all? It's DJ Drewski from Love and Hip Hop New York, Hot 97. But it's not about me. I want to congratulate the class of 2021 at CUNY Gutman Community College. Congratulations to all my college graduates. And I know it's been a rough year. A lot of you guys doing it from home, doing it virtually. But listen, you made it. Congratulations, you holding the city down. This is New York City. This the big city. This not them other cities. So congratulations to you. You are the future of our city. And keep going. You know nothing can hold you back. Take it from me, someone who followed my dreams, and I'm still working, but you guys keep inspiring, all right? Congrats.
DJ E-Styles here, repping Hot 97 and the Heavy Hitters. I want to give a big shout out to you. That's right, CUNY Gutman class of 2021. Congratulations. We know this year has not been easy for any of us by any means, but you made it. You pushed through and you made it. Just shows you that anything is possible. Keep striving for greatness. You are the future of this city. And if there's any piece of advice I give you, it'll be that there's no such thing as trying, there's only doing. So keep going, keep pushing, keep being great. Shout out to you, CUNY Gutman class of 2021.
Congratulations, Gutman graduates. Give yourself a round of applause. I'm Elisa from the Center for College Effectiveness, and I wish you all the best on your next successes. And remember, you'll always be a part of the Gutman family. Congratulations.
Congratulations, graduates. It's been a long, hard year, but you did it. And we're so proud of you. Can't wait to hear about your next adventures. So congratulations.
Congratulations.
I am happy and honored to share in the excitement of your successful completion and so very proud. Best of luck to you on the next chapter of your academic journey. You got this. Congratulations.
What's going on with it? It's your boy Torre here. You might know me from SiriusXM, being a host over there. You might know me as a songwriter. You might know me as an actor. None of that is important right now. What's important is celebrating the class of 2021, CUNY Gutman Community College. Big one time for you, man. Listen, through a crazy year, through tough times, through probably some of the most adversity you faced in your life, you made it happen. You got on your grind. You did it, whether you did it with your support system, your family, or maybe you had to do it on your own. I just want to tip my hat and salute you for making it happen, man. Big congratulations. New York City is the big city of dreams. So if you can make it here, you pretty much can make it anywhere else in the world. You made it thus far. Keep grinding, keep striving, keep making yourself proud, your family members proud, and I'm definitely proud of you as well. All right, I see you at the top. It's your boy Torre. Peace and love.
Yo, what's up? Hip Hop Mike here, and this is take 400. I'm me congratulating y'all on graduating college. Now listen, this is the one I'm gonna get right because I'm gonna speak from the heart, and I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm really impressed. Honestly, I could never graduate college, and you know, the real world is a scary place. Y'all are way more equipped than I was. You read your books, you did your homework, you went to class. I mean, most of y'all went to class, but even if you didn't go to all your classes, somehow you figured out how to graduate, and that's something to be super duper proud of. Now, you're putting on for your family, you're putting on for New York City, and most importantly, you're putting on for yourselves. So get out there, chase your dreams, you know, achieve your goals, and get after it. If you have any questions about how to operate in the real world, I'm your guy, at Hip Hop Mike on Instagram. Congratulations, Gutman College class of 2021. Y'all did it. Now get out there and get after it. Big up to y'all. Nothing can hold you back.
Big shouts to the CUNY Gutman Community College class of 2021. Pretty big. I tip my hat to you for being leaders for one thing, for being disciplined and staying strong and resilient. It's not easy to go through college, but you finished the course. Next step is to make something of yourself. Take that knowledge that you got and turn it into a career. I know your families are proud of you. I know if you got kids, I know your kids are proud of you. Stay strong for yourself. Lead is the most important word that I said today. Be responsible. Wish you nothing but success in all your endeavors. Hey, if I could do it, you could do it. We all could become pros. Aha.
Hey Grizzlies, Joanna Wisniewski here, Communications Manager here at Gutman. We're the team behind the website and all the social media accounts. Congratulations! You accomplished a major milestone in the middle of a very tumultuous time. You should be so proud of yourselves. Go forth and prosper and stay in touch. We love seeing those likes and comments on social.
Hello, Gutman graduates. I'm Luis Gutierrez from the Office of Accessibility. Congratulations on all your success. Never give up and keep on going because anything is possible.
Hello, Grizzlies. Nesta Melendez from Student Leadership and Campus Life here to congratulate you on your accomplishments and all your successes and to let you know that you make us very proud. This year has been incredibly difficult on so many levels, but you persevered and showed up in all of the ways possible. And so we wish you nothing but success and thriving as you move forward through the rest of your life and do everything in your power to make New York stand strong, especially those of us from Brooklyn. Much love to the graduates of 2021, and I'm gonna see you out there. Peace.
I'm passing the phone to someone who is so proud of the 2021 graduates.
I'm passing the phone to someone who wishes the graduates nothing but the best.
I'm passing the phone to someone that's excited for these graduates as they move on to their next chapter.
And I'm passing the phone on to someone who hopes the graduates are celebrating their accomplishments.
I'm passing the phone to someone who wants to say a big congratulations. Hey, class of 2021, you are all world shakers and history makers. Speak life into yourselves and speak life into others. Congrats.
Hey everybody, it's Titi Torres from Hot 97, and I just want to say to the entire
class of 2021 at Gutman Community College. Congratulations on your graduation day. This is your time to shine. You did it. It's hard enough graduating, but you are graduating during a time when we have civil unrest, we have a global pandemic, we have so many obstacles in front of us, but you managed to accomplish something really huge, which is graduating. So be proud of yourself. You are the future. Not only are you paving the way for yourself, but you're paving the way for your families as well. So once again, congratulations, and I wish you much success.